Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Crystal and I am back with another video. So in today's video we're going to be catching up with some makeup. I know I haven't done a makeup look in a little while, so I did my eyebrows off camera so that way we can get right into the nitty-gritty of the makeup. So before we get into today's video, if you are new to your girl's channel, my name is Crystal and I do videos on beauty, lifestyle, a bunch of different things. So if you're into that content, then I would highly suggest that you subscribe and make sure your post notifications are turned on so you don't miss a video whenever I upload. So without further ado, let's get into today's video.
Sometimes it's overdue. Let the pumping stop. Party mash up again. Hey, girl them bubbling.
So we're getting right in. Milk makeup, hydro primer. So I have a little bit of catching up to do. Well, as you know, or if you don't know, your girl, the new mom, and I have since then been trying to really use my time wisely. I feel like since I've become a new mom, that's like the one thing that's become the hardest thing for me is prioritizing my time and just managing it and getting things done. For the most part, it's not hard, but there are times where I feel like there's just not enough time in the day to do certain things. For example, today's video I feel like has taken me forever to record, specifically because it's not as easy as it used to be before to just turn on my camera and record. Now, specifically, the time that tends to work for me is at nighttime, which is when my husband's sleeping and when the baby's sleeping, because then I have all the time, to record without any disturbances or anything of that nature. So, but the downside with that is that that's at nighttime, which obviously after your girl's had a long day, whatever the case may be, I'm tired also, so I tend to procrastinate. So I just had to get on the bandwagon today and just get this video done. So while this primer is seeping in and doing its thing, I'm gonna put some concealer. This is the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in Golden Honey. I'm gonna put some of this concealer on my eyelids just so my eyeshadow has something to stick to. But I have mascara on because I have been loving just that plain mascara look lately. So this is from earlier today. So your girl's just basically improvising. I haven't really been wearing makeup like before. If my voice sounds a little weird, it's because I don't know, my throat feels a little funny. So I've been drinking orange juice and a bunch of other things, just to kind of stop whatever it is. Okay, so I'm going in with my Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm going to take one of my Morphe brushes. This is the blending crease brush M441. I'm gonna go in with ginger right here. This palette is super all over the place, but this is ginger right here in the corner. Just gonna put that all over my lid. I will say that so far being a mom is the most rewarding thing ever. And I completely understand what they mean when they say you'll never have another love like the love for your child. It's true. like throughout the day. Like even though I literally just saw him, I tend to miss him again. It's like, it's crazy. Like, they just make you a better version of you. You know, if that makes sense. Going in with Credit, it's like a darker brown shade. I'm gonna put that on the outer part. But yeah, so I've like really been enjoying it. Like, you know, it just feels like nothing else matters anymore except just making sure that they're good and they have everything they need. And, you know, at least for me, like, I just feel like everything is just making sure that he's good. You know, that he doesn't need anything. So I actually enjoy everything that comes with it. I enjoy, you know, sterilizing the bottles, and I enjoy picking the outfits, and, you know, reading the stories and singing the lullabies, and you know, everything that being a mom entails. Like, it's like super rewarding, and it's just like the best thing ever. Keep in mind, I don't know when was the last time I actually like did a makeup look. So like this, like time to sit down and do this, I feel for me is over at this point, you know. Except for like if I'm going out, see something special or whatever, you know, that I have to like get dressed up or whatever the case may be. But I'm lying, because sometimes like it can just be a regular Tuesday and I just want to have a beat face. It really depends, you know. It's like I don't know if you're like me, but it's like sometimes it just depends for me on how I feel and how I get up. Then that will determine, okay, this is what I want to do. I want full on glam, I want lashes, I want everything. And then there's other days where it's just like, no, you know, I don't even want to foundation at all. I just want to keep it basic. So I'm gonna go with Wiggly's, which is the shade right here. I'm gonna put it on my finger and then just put it right here in the middle, and then I will use a brush to blend that out. I really, really, really enjoy being a mom. It's like amazing, you know. But I will say the time goes by super fast. It's like, you know, that thought of them when they're first born, like, it just never goes away, and then you just see them getting older by the day. It looks like some of the eyeshadow got in my lashes, so I'm just gonna go over it a little bit just to get that. The girls using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the shade 330. So I'm using that, which is actually my regular shade. I mean, we have a hate-love relationship most of the time, but it should match me again as of now, hopefully. So I'm gonna use a brush. This is a Aesthetica brush. So I'm gonna use that. Just blend everything out right there. And I will be honest with you guys, like, your girl's not going anywhere. I'm literally like putting makeup on right now, which will most likely be taken off as soon as this video is done, because it is approximately 13 minutes past midnight. So after your girl's done recording this video, I will be hitting the sack, okay? Because I feel the sleep coming on just a little bit. Let's talk about my hair, because I know that's quite obvious. So my hair actually grew a lot. I mean, if you're an OG to this channel, I think that's something you would already know. My hair was always, obviously, my curl pattern and everything like that, but it is very, it's like a lot thicker and a lot fluffier, and the curls are like, I think they've always been out there, but it's just so much thicker. But if I tell you guys that I actually lost a lot of my hair, you guys wouldn't believe me, but yep, it's true. Your girl experienced postpartum hair loss, which I kind of knew was a thing, but didn't think it was a thing that I was going to experience, to be honest, until I took out my sewing that I had prior to my pregnancy, and literally in the front of my hair on both sides, like I lost like practically all my edges. But your girl's gonna record that in an entire separate video, and you know, talk about what it is I'm doing to fix that issue. But yeah, that was basically the one thing that happened to me postpartum wise since having the baby. I mean, the most drastic change. But other than that, my hair is as healthy as it could be. It's like super thick. I mean, I missed it so much. I'm just so happy that it's back to natural. Of course, I feel like I'm gonna go through like these little withdrawals that I always go through, and then eventually I get tired of it, and I'm like, I just wanna, you know, do my hair again. But I feel like because of this whole hair loss situation, it's gonna take me a while before I get to that point where I'm like, oh yeah, I wanna do a sewing again. But I'll definitely let you guys know my thoughts on that. So I just put my concealer on, and now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in honey. I like really like this powder, and I tend to like bring it all over my face. It's just like goes with my complexion so well. But we're gonna contour, and that's gonna like balance everything out. If it's like looking a little like whitish on camera, I don't know. I feel like it looks a little whitish to me, but maybe it's just me. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I've been using this Black Radiance foundation stick as my contour stick for the longest, and it's finally finished, and I don't have the other side, and none of the like words on there are there anymore except for the name of it. But I wasn't able, like, I basically couldn't tell what the shade was, and I wanted to replace it for the longest. Now that I look at this, I thought this was me actually replacing it, because I went to Target and I found the same Color Perfect foundation stick. However, maybe because it's not open yet. I think this other side does have this brush. Let me open it up before I like put my foot in my mouth. But so for some weird reason, I think the shade is on the packaging, which is kind of a bad thing because I had to go through so much trouble just to figure out what shade this was, and I believe, well, I took Cocoa Bean, but I believe the original one I had was Cocoa Bean. So I'm gonna use that to contour, and this is in the shade Cocoa Bean. This does look like my shade. Yeah, this does look like the one that I've been using. So happy to have this back in my life. Like, it's like the perfect thing to like contour with, you know? So yeah, I don't really know when was the last time like I had like a sit down makeup video, right? What's the eyelashes here? I think this has been highly overdue of me like sitting down and doing my makeup. So don't worry guys, like the makeup's coming back. I just have to sort of get myself back on track as like in terms of like recording. I do have a few videos coming up, so make sure you stay tuned to those so you don't miss it. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with my True Complexion contour palette, because obviously if you don't know, after you use a cream you have to go on top with a powder just to lock everything in. So this is like my go-to to do that. Gonna go back in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm gonna use the sponge. I'm just gonna cut my contour like that. Great. In the meantime, while that sits, I'm gonna go in with my Pure Barbie Malibu Blush collection. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush and I'm gonna dab into these two right here and bring that all the way up, sort of into the temples and on the cheeks. Same thing on the other side. Okay, for highlighter, we're gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter. This is in Go With The Glow. I'm just gonna dab onto on each side, one here, one here. Keep it super simple. Sometimes I do this, but I don't know. Alright, good. We will do it. Brush actually. brush. I'm gonna brush this away. Right in with the same brush right here. Just soften that contour situation. Like so it's not too harsh. And then let's see, for lips, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of regular lip balm. I'm gonna keep the lips nice and simple right now. And one more thing, we're gonna go in with my Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in medium. Gonna use that all over my face. I'm gonna get a big face brush that I use. Put that in there. I'm just gonna set my whole face. Okay guys, so this is your girl's finished look. I'm loving the curls. Leave your girl a comment down below if you love this makeup look. It's very simple, no lashes, just regular mascara, the eyeshadow, the brows, which I think my brows came out pretty good if I might say so myself. Of course they're gonna come out good whenever I don't have somewhere to go. But yeah guys, so this is the end of your girl's video. It was really nice chatting with you guys, even if just for a moment. Stay tuned for your girls' other videos that will be coming out. I do have a few videos on the way, so make sure you're subscribed if you haven't subscribed already. And also make sure that your post notification is set to all and that your post notification is on, so you get an alert every time your girl posts a new video. I love you guys so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.